Hello and welcome to Coastal Crafts. So yes, I am back with another haul. This one was from a while ago as well, so it's one of my last online ones coming in. But before we get started, I was just making these little flowers using my Hunky Dory dies and some sequins. And I think they are going to go on a scrapbook page because I did dig out my New York scrapbook and thought I really must finish that off. So that's what's currently on my desk. So hopefully you can't see it. So I've got Tonic goodies here and I've got goodies from the range. I'm going to do the range first, I think. Let's try and alter that lighting. That's not going to work overly well. But so another one of these creative paper collections. So I couldn't resist when I went in. So we found out that the range also has a whole frozen section and has some quite nice frozen food. I think it's similar to what you get in Iceland, or it could even be the same stuff you get in Iceland, but we never go to Iceland. So we got some of our frozen food in there. So we also got this paper pad, and I know I shouldn't be buying any goodies, but I just felt like it. What more can I say, really? This one was so pretty. Look at the wrapping paper ones that you get. And then I'll show you the papers. So I have been in school sorting it out, ready for children to arrive. It's all so much kind of up in the air as to sort of who's going to come along and things. And I think parents are feeling anxious because of what they hear on the media, and yeah, it's a bit, I don't know, just not the way that you want to come back to school. You want to come back with all being really positive and getting back into things. Look at these. They're not, I say cut aparts, but they're already pre-cut aparts. You don't even have to cut them apart. I really like these ones. I love the girls as well. Got some girls, a natural beauty. Girls just want to have fun. Why not? I think they're really pretty. And on the back, I like that as well, but obviously it's all cut up, so it's not like you can use that as a sheet. And these ones are nice because you can layer things on top of them. And these are postcards on the back. So, young girls as they are. And then all sorts of other toppery bits. This week goals, I mean, I don't do planning like that. I've even given up writing a diary for my dates for school and now use the online diary because I just found with my life that everyone changes all my plans just like that. So, you know, it's almost worthless. You write it down and then next thing you're here, it's all changed. So it's almost not worth writing it down. With the online one, it just sort of gets updated a little bit more quickly. And then are these the same papers or different papers? You tell me. I can't remember right now. It's nice, isn't it? They're all nice. They're all very nice. Very, very nice. And you get your little pillow box and some stickers and some red ribbon. So I spent rather a long time on that. I believe they're £2.99. I was what I did with my receipt, sort of went through the food and didn't check the crafty stuff. This is very unexciting, but for £1, I believe it was, I just picked up some black cardstock because I seem to have every colour except black. So I know this is quite thin, the range stuff, compared to my adorable scoreboard stuff, but I don't think it really matters for black cardstock. So, unexciting things in addition to that, I got some labels. These are only 25p, and these are going to go on my, you might have seen in my craft room tour that I've got the distress oxides all stored away. So what they now need to have is the colour on here so that I can see what colour it is. I thought for 25p that will do the job. That appears to be rather hard to open, but you know, it'll take a genius to work that out. Tissue paper. Just wrapping Happy Mail. I couldn't see any exciting ones in there, so that's what I got. Feathers. For some reason, I don't seem to have any feathers. I used to have loads of feathers lying around, but they are. I love swans, as you probably noticed, and I keep seeing them when we're out on walks. There's lots of. I always think it's funny. Some places we go, we always see a pair of swans, and then every year they have cygnets. But there's never more swans. So either those cygnets are getting eaten or they're moving on to better places. because there's only been 2 swans there for as long as I can remember. But these are going to be stuck onto my die cut swans, and just cute embellishments, whether it's for me or for cards or for Happy Mail, I don't know. Then I picked up these dies, and I know I don't need more dies. They were £2.99, but they were hinges. And I was just like, oh, I want that for my boxes. And I haven't cut these. I've literally just taken the little plastic bit off. You know what I mean, that come with all the... That is not easy to get out, is it? It don't want you to open it. Anyway, so these are not a cutting edge on here. So as of the picture, you would do it on a folded piece of paper so that you get a hinge, just a paper hinge, but for like boxes, and maybe even flaps and stuff on scrapbooks. I don't know, I'd have to look into that, and journals and things. I just thought, I've not really seen hinges before, so I got those. I need to sort that out. So I'm going to cut them out and come back and show you at the end. But before I do that, I had a Tonic haul come in. So I know I've ordered a lot from Tonic lately, so I'm going to try and be very good from now on. But they had 5 packs of the Craft Perfect 6x6 paper pads. And I can't remember how much they were. They were like £14-15, something like that, for 5 of them, which makes it about £3 each, which makes me think they were £14 because they were less than £3 each. But you only get 4 different patterns. There's 24 sheets. So 24 divided by 4 is 6. Just doing my maths there. I have to think sometimes because I teach lots of different age groups. When I'm doing their lessons, I do their online lessons, I have to quickly think, right, what's for this age? And to remember my maths. So with this pad, Silver Jubilee, you get, this is like a rose gold one. You get this one, it's on craft cards. I'm not quite as sure. I didn't quite realise it was on craft card. And the craft card's really thick. So we'll make good embellishments. This one is really pretty. It's white with the rose gold hearts. Love that. And the end one is on craft card. And that is the doorbell. So I'm going to... Okay, sorry about that. That was not even for me. Mr. Coastal Crafts is off building a shed for the local park. So this one is December Skies. So you get Pearl Ripple. You actually get the same one in another pack, but it doesn't really matter. You get Silver Silk. That's nice, isn't it? A nice die cut. Really like that one as well. That's Ice Grey Glacier. And I like that too. Denim Ripple. Then we get Precious Pearl. So we've got Pearl White, which is kind of like a... what I imagine the Centura Pearl card is like from Crafters Companion. I don't think I actually own any, but that's what it appears to be like. Sugar Crystal. I've got lots of white glittery card, but you can never have enough. That's the one we just saw. And this one, that's really nice, isn't it? That's Pearl Damask. Then we get Silver Service. So love the first one. Hollow Waves. Love that. This one is Lunar Silver. Then we get the glittery silver, which is fairly self-explanatory. And then this one, which also is on craft as well. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about the craft card. I'll probably grow to love that. Silver Strokes. And then the last one is Gold Hearted. And like this. Look at that gold. That is so polished gold. It's so shiny. And then you get this one, which is your Majestic Gold. Your Glitter Gold. Glitter Sheets. They don't seem to be shedding, which is always nice. And that one, which is Golden Satin. So basically these are like the A4 sheets that they sell, but just 6x6. So I think they'll be more used to me, because mainly with this kind of fancy card, I would probably be using it for die cutting mostly. So this means I get all these different 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 minus 1, because it was a duplicate. 19 different types of Craft Perfect paper to play with. Whilst I was on there, they had that bundle, and then I was like, oh, I wasn't going to get this initially, and then I was like, well, I might as well make it up to the £20. I think this was £10, this bundle, and it's a Perfect Petunia silhouettes, the Delicate Butterfly silhouettes, and the Embellished Heart silhouettes. So all 3 were in a bundle. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to get them for shakers because I've been making shakers lately, and these would be absolutely perfect for shakers. So you can see you get the outside one, you get an inner cutting one so you can make your shaker frame, and then you get the pretty effect to go on the front. So I can just imagine having all my sequins floating around behind it, and you get 2 different ones for each. And I'm going to come back on, so I won't show you that too much for all of them, because I think I'll come back on once I've die cut them all out and show you what they all look like. And the last one I got, this was just a clearance one, and I just picked this up for £3.99 from Tonic because I got the angel ones I showed you in a previous haul, and I got from eBay, and I really like them. And I don't own any candles. Not that you need to own everything in dye form, but I really like them. I like those Rococo ones. I just think it'd be so nice for Christmas. And I am going to start thinking about Christmas candles. Christmas candles, Christmas cards. I'll start thinking about Christmas cards soon. So there we go. That is what I have picked up. So all I need to do is cut them out and come back to you. See you in a minute. Okay, so it's a couple of hours later, and I've done a bit of die cutting and a bit of making. Whilst we're here, I thought I would show you my swan just with the little feathers I picked up in the range. So I already had the swan die. That's just one from Sizzix. I just didn't have any feathers, and I think they're so cute. Love swans. Okay, so let's get on to the die cutting. So first of all, I'll show you my little candles, which was that one. So I did them. I do love how they look, but I was thinking maybe I should have done it the other way around. Maybe I should have done a white background with the gold effect for the detail. So I'm not sure. I'll probably try it that way around next time. But obviously I'm using the new papers that I picked up from Tonic, so you can see them. I love those candles. I can just imagine that one if it was done sort of in maybe gold and red or something like that, with lots of poinsettias and leaves and things around it, would make a lovely centerpiece for a card for Christmas. So that's that one. So then there was my hinges, and so first of all I just cut them out so you can see how they look. And that silver card that was in the pack is perfect for it. I think the gold one would be as well. The only issue being that obviously you fold it over, and I'm finding that the other end is getting a bit, it's got all the marks from my cutting mat because it's facing that side. So I could try putting a piece of paper underneath it, but I don't know if that would be enough. It's quite a cut into mat. So we will see. I might put something a bit thicker behind that, and that's that hinge. I did have a little play around, see, putting it onto a box, although I didn't do it very neatly. I haven't used this box die in ages. It's just one from AliExpress. You are solid gold. But I do like the effect of having the hinges on the boxes, so I will be playing with that some more. And then of course we come on to the silhouette ones. So we have this one, which I guess is like a flower. So you can see, so each one cuts. You can either have the outer one cutting with the dots in, or I don't think I've got one. I think they've put them all in the bin to try and tidy up. Or it cuts in the negative, I guess you'd call it, the piece that's left behind. You get dots around the outside to use that as a frame. That's just using some of the bits from that new paper pad I picked up from the range. And that's one just using a different colour scheme. See, I think they would look, got lots of purposes where they would look nice. And then the heart ones. So I had to go at the shakers. I was getting a bit stressed out with my glue. Glue was just going everywhere. So that's why I needed a couple of shakers. So I need to have another go. And another place I went wrong is I used that heart paper in the background. You can see I've got it upside down. That's just not paying enough attention. So that one's got nice dots around the outside. That one's just a plain one. Love, love, love. That's more bits cut out of one of those paper pads. And then the other one is our butterflies. So that one has quite a bit of a gap here, and I just felt, oh, I was like, that's quite unsymmetrical and it's a butterfly. So I added in some words. I don't know whether I should have popped those words up or had them stuck down, but I'll possibly add a little bit more to that. So I think I'm going to embellish them all up, quite possibly. But they're the kind of things, if I did 3 of them, they would look nice up a scrapbook. Oh dear, sorry. Up a scrapbook page with a picture here, wouldn't they? So anyway, I just wanted to show you how they came out, because, you know, when you're doing dies, makes more sense once you see them all together. Let me know what you like, and I shall see you very soon.